Mr. Steve Smith, and you met him a few minutes ago also. He is the chair for Cleveland County, and he will be running for the 2nd Congressional District Representative to the State Executive Committee.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. I appreciate you giving me a few minutes here to introduce myself. And I am Steve Smith. I am Cleveland County Chairman. How many district committee members are here tonight? All right, great, good. Well, as you know, we have our meeting on March 18th. So hopefully everybody can make it. It'll be a good meeting. And I am running for district rep to the State Executive Committee. This is something that I've been wrestling with for about a year now. And since our spring district meeting actually last year. And I just felt this nudge to do this and run for this position. And I'll tell you, I'm gonna do it with all that's within me. And you know, it's good to see the numbers we have here tonight. I don't know how many total members you have, but you know, our county committee, we have about 65, and we're adding 1 or 2 people every month, it seems like. So it's good to see that you're adding people here tonight. You know, all of our county committees, people should be just busting our doors down, really, you know, to come join. If you look at what's going on in this country, you know, we're seeing things that, you know, we're in uncharted territory here, and things that we never thought we'd have to stand up to, would be fighting or battling, and it's just crazy. And you know, I like what our governor said in her rebuttal to the State of the Union speech. I tell you, she represented our state very well. Everything she said, you know, and I'm excited about the direction she's leading our state. I'm excited about our new party leadership with our new chairman, Mr. Cody Highland. He was in Heber Springs a couple of weeks ago, and he got a really good speech on his vision for our party. And I agree with everything he said. You know, there is room in our party for everyone. You know, sometimes we have our disagreements. We're not always going to agree on everything, you know. I think it was Reagan said that if we can agree 80% of the time, we can be friends. So, you know, that's a pretty good quote. You know, that's one. Reagan was known for his quotables, and that was one of the good ones. But, you know, we can discuss and, you know, sometimes agree to disagree. But, you know, I'm excited to see our party grow. I'm excited to see all you here tonight. And, you know, I think we have some good things in store down the road. I see that our party is becoming a lot more conservative, and I'm very excited about that. But also, I was talking about leadership, party leadership. Mr. Seth Mays, you know, being our new executive director, I think he's going to do a good job there. So I think we have a good foundation for the direction we're going, and it looks like we have great things in store. So, okay, you know, there was a few things. Well, I mentioned all the crazy stuff that's going on. You know, the left, they just try to silence us. They're trying to do away with Christianity. You know, they would love to get rid of all of us Christians. And, you know, I agree with everything Ms. Lancaster said. You know, we seriously need revival in our country. Yeah. And, you know, until Jesus splits that eastern sky, we've got a job to do. And, you know, particularly here in Pulaski County, you know, I know all y'all probably looked at the election results, and Pulaski County is the least conservative county in the state. I mean, that's just the way it is. So we have a lot of work to do. But, you know, when you get out and you talk to people, there is a lot of conservatives here. A lot. I think maybe the key is getting them to the polls. Get them to vote. You know, most counties have only turned out about half of the registered voters. And that's really sad. So, you know, I feel like we really need to push and try to encourage people to vote. Now, with that being said, my county has been kind of in the spotlight lately because our former I was there the night they voted for the paper ballots, and, you know, our quorum court wasn't even adjourned, and Mike Lindell had already posted it on Truth Social. And, you know, and then it really blew me away that Donald Trump chimed in on it, you know. Donald Trump knows the Cleaver County's at. So, but that was pretty cool. But, you know, that's a topic that is highly debatable among people, and I'm sure it probably is in this room. But, you know, my stance on that is we cannot compromise our election integrity for convenience. You know, at all costs, we have to have election integrity. When people start seeing problems with our election process, and you know, you've all talked to them, they say, well, my vote doesn't count. There's no need in me going and voting. We can't have that. No. We've got to get out there and encourage people. You've got to vote. You know, your vote does count. We had a JP race in our county in November that came down to 12 votes. And so, you know, every vote counts. But we have to have election integrity. So I will say this, if you elect me to your district rep position, I will be at the meetings and I will vote. I'm taking this serious. I'm not running just to fill a spot, okay? I'm not just running to sit there and not show up. I will be at the meetings and I will vote. And I am conservative.